Hey everyone, this is smpratte with the top 5 rarest and or most valuable Pokemon cards. This video will be a little different than other top 5 Pokemon videos as you will see the actual cards mentioned on the list. Also, there will be no Charizard basic cards on the list as every single card in this video is rarer and most likely more valuable than Charizard. So starting with number 5, we have the 2001 Tropical Wind from the 2001 Tropical Mega Battle. This card was only awarded to the Japanese contestants at the 2001 Tropical Mega Battle, and this is literally the only graded example in the entire world. I've only seen 2 copies of this card surface publicly in over 10 years. It is hands down one of the rarest cards in the hobby and certainly the rarest Tropical Wind variant. You can see the original 1999 Tropical Wind to the left with the 2001 on the right. The 2001 is definitely the rarest Tropical Wind, and this channel is probably going to be the only place you will see the actual card because I do not know another collector who owns one. So that is number 5 for me. And number 4 is difficult as there are numerous options that will fit the number 4 spot. For example, this 2002 Battle Road trophy card set graded PSA 10. This would be a solid number 4 choice. However, I went with the 2014 Full Art Pikachu trophy card set. This set was only awarded to the winners at the 2014 Pokemon World Championship Tournament in Washington, D.C. Only 6 copies were awarded in total. This is the first year they did the full art artwork. Also, they're all graded PSA 10. This is partly why I put this set above the 2002, where the 2002 is definitely equal in rarity, value, etc. However, English cards are extremely difficult to earn a 10 grade on, and each respective artwork did achieve that 10 grade. So all factors combined, this one for me is a solid number 4 spot. And moving on to number 3, it's a tie. And it's a tie between 2 sets that are some of the most notorious trophy card sets in the hobby. And that would be the Tropical Mega Battle trophy card set and the Secret Super Battle trophy card set. These sets are very close. You can think of them as cousins if you want to. They both were released in Japan only in 1999 at each respective tournament to each respective winner. And they had the same amount of estimated copies. I think it's usually estimated around 9 copies in total of each. So this was awarded to the first, second, and third place winner at the Tropical Mega Battle, first, second, and third place winner at the Secret Super Battle. These also are a part of the Big 3 trophy card set, the Big 3 trophy cards being the TMB, SSB, and the original Pikachu trophy cards. But for the number 3 spot, it's definitely a tie between these 2 sets. I believe this is definitely the first time both sets have been completed graded, and they are just absolutely historic in every sense of the term. So that would be my number 3 spot. And then for number 2, while we're touching on the Big 3, you have TMB, SSB, and then Pikachu trophy cards. More specifically, the 1997 Pikachu trophy cards. The 1997 Pikachu trophy cards were the first ever trophy cards awarded in the hobby. They were awarded at the first official Pokemon tournament in Japan in 1997. They are 20 years old. According to official tournament documentation, only 4 copies were awarded each. The difference between 1997 and 1998 is the text at the bottom. That's the main difference, and you can see they all have the same text body. These are hands down the rarest and or most valuable trophy card set in the entire hobby. More specifically, there are only 2 completed sets in the entire world. I own the highest graded example. Also, I own 2 other spare copies. Essentially, I own half of these trophy cards. This is the most notorious set for the trophy cards out of the Big 3. And the 1997 is just on another level because it's also the first year it was released with the lowest quantity awarded as well. And then number 1, we all know what's coming, the Pikachu Illustrator. The Pikachu Illustrator is the undisputed most valuable item in the entire hobby. It has been that way since the jump, and it's still true today. This card has earned anywhere between $50,000 and $60,000. It is the most notorious item in relation to rarity, value, and notoriety. It is definitely the holy grail in relation to dollar amount. It's one of the most illustrious items in the hobby, and this copy specifically, this specific copy was the first ever PSA 9 example. You can tell by the low serial number. If you take a look here at a copy that has a higher serial number, the one on the left is my personal copy, which was purchased in 2011, and it was the first ever PSA 9 mint example at PSA. Also, if you look at the holo pattern, this is the Bulbapedia stock image. This was the only known Illustrator for over a decade. For a good decade there, this was the only visible copy on the market. Therefore, I would say and assert that this is probably the most notorious example of the Illustrator, as it's the most documented and tracked in the timeline of Pokemon. So there you have it. That is the top 5 rarest and or most valuable Pokemon cards in the hobby. And again, there are definitely other choices and plenty of honorable mentions like your University Magikarp, Trophy Kangaskhan, 9th Lucky Stadium. There's numerous other cards that are rarer than your base set Charizard and other set cards out there. However, for me, the top 5 again are going to be 2001 Tropical Wind, only award to the Japanese contestants at the Tropical Mega Battle in 2001. 2014 English Full Art Pikachu set, only award to the winners of the World Championship Tournament in 2014. Number 3 is going to be Tropical Mega Battle and Secret Super Battle Trophy Card set. Number 2, 1997 Pikachu Trophy Card set. And then number 1, as expected, the Pikachu Illustrator card. So there you go. Hopefully this video gave you a good perspective on the cards and you could view them in person. This will probably be the only place you'll ever be able to see the Illustrator, Pikachu, SSB, and T being completed, because it's the first time in history all of them have been completed in one collection, especially graded. So if you have any questions, let me know. Till next time.